everyone get ready, because today we are going deep on something pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
BJJ.
You know it.
Absolutely.
And we're going off of this article. Why you should consider trying Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Unlocking a world of benefits. And I got to say, I'm kind of geeking out about this one.
Well, this article is really cool because it's not like the other ones that say like, oh, exercise is good for you. Like,
Right.
It really gets into the mental and emotional benefits of BJJ.
Yeah.
And why it's so much more than just like,
Just a martial art.
yeah, just punching and kicking.
Exactly. I always thought of it as just, like this super intense fighting style. But this article's like, no, it's like the secret weapon
It is.
to be more resilient, confident, and well-rounded. And I'm like, why isn't everyone doing this?
I know, right? Yeah, one of the things that really stood out to me was they compared it to a chess match.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever played chess?
Yeah, I'm like a casual player, but I get, the whole strategic aspect of it.
Yeah.
But, how does that apply to people grappling on a mat?
Well, think about it. In BJJ, you're not just trying to overpower your opponent with brute strength.
Right.
You're using leverage and technique and strategy to outmaneuver them.
Uh-huh.
It's about anticipating their moves,
Yep.
exploiting their weaknesses, and constantly adapting your approach.
Yeah.
So just like in chess, every move has consequences,
Right.
and you have to think several steps ahead.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I'm starting to see the connection.
yeah.
But I'm still trying to wrap my head around, how that translates to real life.
Yeah.
Is this going to turn me into some master strategist in the boardroom?
It's not quite that literal, but it's the same principles.
Okay.
It forces you to think critically under pressure.
Right.
You're constantly analyzing situations, identifying patterns, and making decisions in real time. And that kind of mental agility is invaluable.
Yeah.
Whether you're, facing a tough negotiation at work, a challenging project, or even just navigating a tricky social situation.
So it's it gives you this mental toolkit that you can apply to all these problems.
Exactly. It's about training your brain to stay calm,
Yeah.
focused, and resourceful, even when things get chaotic.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's still a combat sport.
Yes.
There's got to be some, getting thrown around.
Absolutely.
And losing involved.
Losing's a part of it.
So how does that tie into the whole mental resilience thing?
Well, and that's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
The article talked about how BJJ isn't about winning every time.
Okay.
It's about learning from every loss, and trust me, there will be losses.
Right.
You're going to get tapped out. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to face opponents who are better than you. But that's the beauty of it.
Wait, losing is beautiful.
It is, because each loss is an opportunity to learn,
Okay.
adapt, and grow. You analyze what went wrong, you identify your weaknesses, and you figure out how to improve.
Yeah.
So it's a constant cycle of challenge, setback, and refinement. And that process, that resilience, forged in the crucible of defeat.
Oh, wow.
That's what builds true mental toughness.
I've always struggled with setbacks.
Yeah.
One bad day at work can throw me off for a whole week.
Right.
Are you saying that BJJ can help me change that?
Absolutely. BJJ teaches you to embrace failure as part of the process.
Wow.
It's not something to be feared or avoided,
Right.
but rather a stepping stone to improvement.
I'm starting to understand why people are so passionate about it.
Yeah.
It's it's not just about fighting. It's about building this unshakable mental fortitude
Yes.
to conquer anything.
Exactly. And that's what makes it so much more than
Right.
just a sport or a workout.
Yeah,
It's a journey of self-discovery and personal growth.
that's pretty powerful.
It is. It's funny, before I read this article, I always thought of BJJ as all about physical strength and agility.
Yeah.
But the thing that surprised me most was how much it's about emotional control.
Oh, yeah. There's a whole section in here about how it helps you regulate your emotions.
Right.
Not just on the mat, but in everyday life.
Exactly.
And I was skeptical at first. I'm
Yeah.
how does grappling with another person make you more emotionally stable?
Well, imagine you're in a BJJ match. The adrenaline's pumping, you're physically exhausted, and your opponent is trying to choke you out.
Yeah.
It's intense.
Right.
But to succeed in BJJ,
Yeah.
you can't let your emotions get the best of you.
Right. So it's not like those action movies where everyone's yelling and going berserk.
No. In BJJ, you learn to stay calm, focused, and present, even under extreme pressure.
Right.
You can't afford to panic or make rash decisions.
Yeah.
You have to breathe, think strategically, and execute your techniques with precision.
So it's almost like meditation in motion.
It is, yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Okay.
And the more you train, the better you become at regulating your emotional responses both on and off the mat.
Right. Oh,
So it's like developing this inner peace
yeah.
that allows you to handle stressful situations
Right.
with grace and composure. Okay, but isn't that true of any sport or physical activity?
Yeah.
Like, doesn't running or lifting weights also teach you discipline and focus?
Sure.
What's so unique about BJJ in this regard?
Well, you're right. Many activities can promote those qualities,
Uh-huh.
but BJJ takes it to another level.
Okay.
The level of intensity and the constant problem-solving element really force you to develop this heightened sense of self-awareness and emotional control.
Gotcha.
And then plus the fact that you're in close physical contact with another person adds another layer of complexity.
Right. It's one thing to control your emotions when you're running solo,
Yeah.
but it's a whole other ballgame when you're like literally entangled with another human who's trying to submit you.
Exactly. And that's why BJJ is so effective at cultivating emotional resilience.
Right.
You're pushed to your limits physically and mentally.
Yeah.
And you're forced to develop coping mechanisms that you can then apply to other areas of your life. Okay, I'm definitely seeing the appeal. But, you know, the article also talks about BJJ fostering this love of continuous learning.
Yes.
I mean, isn't it just about like mastering a set of techniques?
whoa.
How does that tie into lifelong learning?
That's the beauty of BJJ. It's a constantly evolving art.
Okay.
There are always new techniques to learn, new strategies to develop, new challenges to overcome.
Uh-huh.
You never truly arrive in BJJ.
Okay.
You're always a student, always striving to improve.
So it's like this endless journey of discovery.
Exactly. And that mindset, that thirst for knowledge and growth spills over into other areas of your life.
Right.
You become more curious, more open to new experiences, more willing to step outside your comfort zone.
I've been feeling kind of stuck lately.
Yeah.
Like both personally and professionally.
Mhm.
Like I'm going through the motions,
Right.
but I'm not really growing or learning anything new.
Yeah.
Do you think BJJ could help with that?
I think it could be transformative.
Okay.
It challenges you in ways you never thought possible. It forces you to confront your limitations,
Yeah.
push past your fears, and constantly strive for improvement.
Yeah.
And that process, that journey of self-discovery can be incredibly empowering.
Wow. I'm blown away by all this.
Yeah.
I went into this thinking we were just going to talk about the physical benefits,
Right.
but it's so much deeper than that.
It is.
Like a whole philosophy of life.
It really is. And the best part is it's accessible to anyone who's willing to step onto the mat and embrace the challenge.
You know, all this talk about emotional control and resilience makes me wonder about the social aspect of it.
Yeah.
Is it like a competitive, cutthroat environment?
Yeah.
Or is there a sense of community?
That's one of the most surprising and rewarding aspects of BJJ is the community.
Okay.
You have people from all walks of life coming together, united by their passion for this art.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sense of camaraderie, support, and respect that's truly special.
So it's not like those gyms where everyone's like strutting around and comparing muscles.
Not at all. Everyone is there to learn and grow together. You're constantly training with different partners,
Right.
helping each other improve and celebrating each other's successes.
That's awesome. I've always hated the whole competitive gym scene.
Yeah.
It's just so intimidating and judgmental.
Yeah,
But you're saying BJJ is different.
absolutely. It's a very welcoming and supportive environment. You'll find people of all ages,
Yeah.
shapes, sizes, and skill levels all united by their love of BJJ.
Okay, welcome back. I don't know about you, but after like diving into the mental and emotional benefits of BJJ, I'm starting to see it in a whole new light.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable, right? We always think about the physical part of martial arts,
Right.
but the mental and emotional growth that BJJ can give you, it's
Yeah.
really transformative.
Totally. I mean, who knew that getting choked out could actually like make you a more emotionally stable person?
Right. But it makes sense when you think about it.
Right.
The self-awareness and control you need to be good at BJJ.
Yeah. Okay. So let's say I'm completely sold.
Yeah.
What's the first step? Do I need to be like some kind of fitness? I get bored easily and I hate the whole competitive gym vibe.
Yeah. Well, that's the beauty of BJJ.
Yeah.
It's so much more than just a workout.
Right.
It's a mental challenge, it's a community, and a journey of self-discovery.
Right.
You're always learning new techniques,
Yeah.
challenging yourself, and having fun.
You know, the article talks about BJJ boosting self-confidence.
Yeah.
But how does that happen?
Yeah.
Is it just because you're learning self-defense skills?
It's more than that.
Okay.
In BJJ, you're constantly facing your fears and overcoming obstacles,
Uh-huh.
proving to yourself that you can do more than you thought you could.
Right.
Every time you escape a submission hold or you learn a new technique,
Yeah.
or just push yourself out of your comfort zone,
Yeah.
you build this belief in yourself.
So it's like it helps you develop this I can do anything attitude.
Exactly. And that confidence just goes into every part of your life.
Right.
You feel more empowered to take on new challenges,
Yeah.
pursue your goals, and just be your best self.
This is incredible. We've covered so much today, from like, thinking like a chess master to having the emotional control of a Zen master to like the confidence of a superhero.
Right.
It's like BJJ is this secret formula to being the best version of yourself.
It really is. And the best part is anyone can do it.
Yeah.
All you
But
got to
then-
do is take that first step.
So for anyone listening who's feeling even a little bit intrigued, what would you say to them?
I'd say find a good BJJ academy near you and try a class.
Yeah.
You might be surprised by what you find out about yourself.
Awesome. Well said. I think we've reached the end of our BJJ deep dive.
Oh,
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling inspired,
me too.
ready to step on the mat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll see you next time.